always talk about, are we of the people or of the industry? The problem is, like, I enjoy these people so much and admire how far they've got in life. It's like, well, I have to be of the industry because I enjoy them. Like, I don't want to say anything negative because they were lovely. They knew who we were. A lot of them knew who we were. Garcelle. You know, I said, you know, we introduced ourselves to Garcelle. They're all stunning, by the way, all fucking stunning in real life. And I mean, they don't look a lick over like 45. I mean, the work they have done.
But I have something to say too, because I thought about it too. Like, I feel that we're both, like, I'm not sure that I'm so, like, there is, to me, Beverly Hills at the end of the day. I was just on some other podcast. I don't even know. I do so many other podcasts. I literally can't remember whose podcast or what. But someone was like,
name?
I mean, they have a name. I'm sorry. Like, it's just, no, I mean, I'm not, I got to think of, like, I literally, listen, I wake up and I work all day and I don't know where I am. Okay. I live in 3 different fucking places. I don't know what day it is. But the point is, there is a point, and it's not, I'm not being insulting to anyone. The point is, I was asked what franchise is my favorite. And it's like, to me, at the end of the day, it never was, because we had issues with Loosey, Goosey, Juicy, and there were off seasons for Beverly Hills. But I think at the end of the day, it's like, Beverly Hills to me is the gold standard. They are the people that I enjoy hanging out with as well. I do. I'm not sure I enjoy these animals. I have a bunch of animals in New Jersey. There's the fucking animals. They're literal animals. They're literal cages, and they open the cages and the animals run out. So I'm not sure I enjoy them as people. No. But I mean, I also know them much better. But I feel like at the end of the day, when everyone's complaining and saying we're watching real people on TV, that is my problem with these other franchises. I'm so fucking bored. I don't need to see Emily Simpson get in her minivan and drive her fucking kids to the school anymore, or Gina Kirschenheiter with 12 children in a 2-bedroom. I don't care. That's normal life. I don't want to see it. I enjoy this. So I agree with you. These are, to me,
there's your level. Yeah.
That's just me. Yeah. That's just me. So I think that's why Beverly Hills rises to the occasion. But yeah, Sarah, you did say to Garcelle, I'm just letting you know, we are the podcasters that interviewed Mr. Saunders, your son. And she was like, oh my God, yes. And then she said,
I don't care. You know, I go up to all of them and I go, hi, you know, we have a popular podcast, which is The Truth Together. You know, I'm Sarah Fraser. This is David Yontef. I tell everybody that because I'm sorry, everybody needs press. If the fucking royal family, if
you
Harry, yes.
Because I have a whole different strategy. I have Erika's like, good to see you. And I'm like, fuck, one person who knows me. Then the next one, I'm like, oh, you don't know me? Oh yeah, I'm just here and like, I need a drink. Do you want to tell me anything? I'm just a little person. I'm alone. I'm scared. Like, do you want to? Hi, I'm Dayne. I'm Seth. I'm like Seth. Like, let me like come up with a fake name. So I have the exact opposite strategy. Like, fuck, Erika knows me. Is she mad? Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, great. Woo. I mean, of course, but like, so I am the opposite. I'm like, don't worry about me. I'll just be a little fly on the wall over there, but I'm watching. That's kind of my strategy. But I'm glad. Thank you for telling them who we are. I'm cool with that.
100%, because, you know, I went right up to Garcelle. I said, oh my God, we had Oliver on the podcast. He was terrific. And she said, she knew who we were. She goes, I want to thank you both for being so respectful to him and being kind to him. Thank you so much. And you know what? I feel like we're always fair on our shows together. Yeah, we got hot takes. I always say this to people because, you know, I do a lot with TLC shows, and sometimes, again, you have the same problem. TLC people get mad at me because I have a hot take. They've unfollowed me on social media. I'm currently blocked by Tammy Slayton from 1,000 Pound Sisters.
I'm sorry.
I know she was like my favorite, but anyhow, I always try to say, I just give a perspective as an audience member as well. All we can judge is based on the edit. I realize, as obviously you and I are both insiders and worked in entertainment for years, I realize you are being edited to be perceived a certain way. But when the audience is watching, and a lot of them don't know the edit, we're judging you based on that edit. So come on our show and let the audience see a different side of you. That's how I always approach things. And Garcelle knew exactly who we were, was so grateful. I mean, it leads me to believe, did Garcelle listen to that podcast episode? She was very appreciative. And Garcelle is definitely coming on the show. She's amazing. And so I think it's great. And yes, if the royal family is inviting all the press every single year and throwing a huge blowout bash where they get them all drunk and then prep them for what stories they want, everybody needs press. Everybody.
Okay. Sutton screamed when she saw us. She was so happy to see us. She too, I thought was like, it's almost like I'm shocked. And listen, I have no problem holding back, but I really can't do a best, like I can do a best dress, but I almost can't do I have to say, I didn't
Oh, I
love,
could do a best
I
dress.
didn't love, I know your best dress is the same as mine. I have to give it to Erika. That's me.
Oh, gorgeous. I mean, pink is her
Gorgeous.
color. Oh my God. I'm telling you, the
But
skin, porcelain skin. Go on.
But for me, a close second, just because she's so fashion, like Sutton was in Jean Paul Gaultier, I think it was vintage. It was like, yeah, there's the picture. It's like they listen, this doesn't happen on reunions in Beverly Hills. It doesn't happen at the parties. Kim on the Patreon and I do a lot of, I really was, I thought they all were greatly dressed. I really have, and I'm not just saying that because we were there. I really liked how everyone looked. I don't know if I loved Kyle's hair, like the slicked back wet look, but everyone else to me, I thought looked phenomenal. I think Sutton to me was a close second. She says she's going to have us in the store soon. You told
She's nice to me. We're besties.
later,
Besties.
and yes, because people are asking me, like, is Dorit okay with you? Dorit and I went to the same high school. We are fine. You saw Dorit was thrilled to see me. I was thrilled to see her. Isn't Dorit the nicest human being possible?
The nicest. The
I told
nicest.
you. I told you.
Grateful. I mean, I'm curious. I have not done a deep dive. I posted yesterday that we were going to be doing a whole debrief of being at Homeless, Not Toothless. I put this on my TikTok. And of course, TikTok, I absolutely love. It's a cesspool. But, it's like, I don't give a shit about the comments on TikTok because they're just so fast and people, so I don't care. But I put it up. And of course, immediately people were like, Homeless Not Toothless is a terrible charity. You should follow the deep dives. Have you done any of your research? Again, fuck yourself.
They raise
of course,
money.
these people are commenting. They don't even have an icon on their picture, let alone a name. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fuck you is their name or whatever. I don't give a shit. I mean, here's my thing. They stood up there and did numerous. So you're telling me they're making up everything they've done, the millions of dollars in work that they've done for homeless people, veterans. Oh, by the way, foster children in the county of Los Angeles, LA County. I'm working on becoming a foster parent. Has the highest rate of children who, by the way, their parental rights have been severed, are up for adoption, and the highest rate of foster children in the country. Now, of course, California is an enormous state, so that's why. But they do so much. I mean, I thought it was very interesting. Dr. Jay Grossman, who's the one who founded it, he and